I think Japan's a very inefficient market overall. It's a market that has generally been going down for the last 23 years, since the bubble burst at the end of 1989. It's generating less attention as the years go by. I think even 5 years ago, Japan still had a standalone presence as an asset class. There was still a bucket for Japan equities in people's portfolios. I think increasingly now Japan is just a part of a broader Asian approach to equity investing. And even then, Japan seems to find it hard to compete with the interest levels people pay to China or India or the ASEAN markets. So I think Japan is an overlooked market that gets less analytical attention than it deserves. Japan's still the second or third largest economy in the world, depending on how you define it. The market cap of the TOPIX, which is the Tokyo Stock Exchange first section, is still about 40% of Japan's GDP, so it's a large number. It's about 160 trillion yen, so that's getting on for $2 or $3 trillion. It's $2 trillion, I guess, at the current exchange rate. It's a large market with 5,000 or more listed companies. Great breadth to the market, from the service sector through real estate, financials, all sorts of manufacturing companies, chemicals, machinery, autos, auto parts, construction equipment. There's a tremendous breadth to the market in Japan, which you don't necessarily see in other Asian markets, for example, that tend to be dominated by one or two large industries. If you look at Hong Kong, for example, it's very dominated by real estate and finance, and Japan has a lot more breadth than that. As headcount has been cut both on the sell side and the buy side over the years, it seems to us that the analytical resources being put into the market are dwindling, and that throws up more and more inefficiencies in the market that we think we can exploit. Japan, of course, is also a very cheap market these days. 75% of stocks listed on the first section of the Tokyo Stock Exchange trade below book value. The weighted average price to book on TOPIX is about 0.8 times. Net cash to market cap is at a record high by any measure in the history, the post-war history of Japan. So it's a cheap market with a lot of cash generating companies and a lot of liquid assets on the balance sheet of companies. So we think that provides a lot of opportunities to find interesting value ideas.